Alright, hello. Today's gonna be definitely a different video than I usually done or have done in multiple years now. So usually I do Fortnite stuff, but I recently finished a very large build in Minecraft, and I thought that I would just do a video showing it off. It doesn't actually have any like footage for me building it because I didn't think to, I don't know, make a video out of it. I was just gonna build it because I like building, but then after I finished, I'm like, I kind of want to show this off, a little bit of a flex. So anyways, in front of me, um, the build's in front of me. So I'm just gonna do a tour of what I built, and there it is. It's basically a medieval village. Got a castle. Anyways, it has a lot of stuff. But first, I'm just gonna start where you spawn in, and the first stuff I built, I basically built front to back, just like in a line. So the first thing I built were the these docks where, if there's any merchants or whatever, they come in on their boats and sell their stuff. We got a bunch of different people here. I don't know what they're for. There's storerooms for the different stuff. Maybe they're gonna load onto boats or load off of boats. And over here we've got a crane that would load, lumber or cargo onto ships that would be here for, exporting. Um, the dock wraps, or like kind of boardwalk, pier, whatever you want to call it, wraps all the way around here. If you go all the way over here, here are some shops for the people who just came in from the boats if they need to pick up some food. So here we go. We got a guy who sells food. Hungry Hank's Foods. We've got a guy who sells maps, books, and more. And there we go. We've got a bow shop, a weapon stand, all the way over here. There's the last one. Here's more of the shipping yards, but come back. So over here, we've got a weapon, a guy who sells weapons, more just kind of places to store goods. So then after you've done maybe your first business, you'll come up the docks, and you shop at the shops maybe over there or over here. Then you're gonna need a place to stay the night. So here is the inn, which, yeah, it's pretty good, and I'll show you the inside, obviously. So first there's the kind of kitchen where they sell things. This is the little drinks, the bar, the kitchen. You can order your stuff. If you go to here, you can book a room with this guy, and then, yeah, you tell him your name, he tells you that, and then you go buy your stuff. Little waiting room, hat stand. You can go up here once you've got your room or bed for the night. Here are the kind of, if you don't have much money, you can just get a bunk bed share with somebody, whatever it is, what it is, Watch it. And then if you really don't have much money at all, then you can be put in the loft where you'll be with a bunch of different people. It'll be crowded. There's hay. There's all sorts of stuff. So those are the really low budget rooms. And then if you have, you're wealthy or you're well off, you got money to spend, you can buy one of the nicer rooms, which is just nice room to yourself. Oh, that's the kitchen. Nice room to yourself. And then if you're really rich, you can go up here and buy the suite, which is very luxurious. Okay, well, that's about it for the inn. Then here are the stables if you came in on a horse just probably from somewhere else, not actually on the boats. Right, there you go. So next we can go into the actual city itself, which is surrounded by this pretty large wall. It wraps all the way around over there. Alright, so here right now there's a wagon or cart that's bringing stuff in to the city right now, and then here you can start to see where most of the time was sunk into building. So over to the left there's a bunch of houses. Each one has an interior unique one there. You can kind of see through there, and there's one. Oh, and also, actually I'll show that later. Yeah, each one has a nice interior, a little well for the people who, they need water. And then, the only place they don't have interiors were houses that were just simply too small to fit one. Alright, I'll show you the rest of the houses. And just more housing, the places where the people have to live. And then, little interior. He's got some meat on the table, his cooking place, and they all are, basically all of them have lofts where they sleep. And then this one, since it's very tall, has a loft, and then it has or a second story, and then it has a loft all the way up here that has, there's hay, some food, whatever they need to get. Alright, now heading out from here, just more houses. There are some shops. That guy's a butcher. This guy sells flowers. Whatever. There's just some more interiors, just pretty basic interiors of houses. Alright, so moving on from the houses, we have a mine over here, which you can see a little place to drop off, smelt their ores. You can go down and see that there's just a mine where maybe the poor people are forced to work the mines and, whatever, get the black lung. Alright, so really basic, just average mine. If you gotta work, you can work there. Here we have another well. More houses over here, and then we can get to the main market, which there's a bunch of different things. So this is where most of the people sell their goods. This is clearly food. This guy's selling weapons, swords. This guy's selling maps, books, it seems. This guy's selling armor. This guy fishing things, bows, and tools. Alright, there's a nice little well in the center of the marketplace. So moving on from there, we have the cathedral, where you would go to church. So you could go into it, and you've got your pews, listen to the Sunday service or whatever. Alright, very nice cathedral. Here you can read. He reads the Bible out to everyone. Oh, blah 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 blah. Yeah. Alright, then from here, I don't know why I added this, but I thought it was kind of funny. Maybe these church people or the people who run the church aren't really so good, and they have a the kill chamber. I guess it's corrupt. Maybe they make sacrifices to Satan. They're secretly bad, and yeah. So there's the hole where they push people down. There's blood. Not a good place. So maybe these guys are actually pretty pretty bad not following God's words too well. Alright, so, yeah. That is the cathedral. Really pretty. Coming off of the cathedral, there is the gardens where you can sit, relax, do whatever you want. It's a little bit of a maze, except it only has one path, so it's not much, but run through it, and if you go all the way through, you get to the middle benches where you can sit, read a book, think about life, do whatever you want. Gonna make it day just so it's not so dark out. Alright, yeah. Okay. So that's what it looks like from above. Alright. That is it for the cathedral. Yeah, very nice. This is definitely the building that took the second most amount of time. Or actually, this probably took the most amount of time simply because of the interior. It took a long time, especially getting this roof right was very difficult. This is actually probably, yeah, the building that took the most amount of time to construct. Then out of here, we can finally go to the castle, the crown jewel of this place, where the king or yeah, the king or queen, you know, whoever knows, lives. And this is my favorite building by far that I've made. This might be my favorite building I've ever made, ever. And yeah, it's just a really happy with the way it turned out. Castle. There's the statues that are out the side of the gate, and yeah, the castle. It doesn't have an interior right now. I don't know if I will end up making one simply because of how absolutely massive it is. But you can actually use this gate and go through into the very large empty space that is inside of it. And if you go through, you can see the inside, which is, you know, just an empty expanse. Alright, so that's not very interesting. But again, I'm just gonna go back to the wrong lever. Oh no, wait, what? There we go. Back to the outside, where you can see the entirety of the place, which I'm extremely happy with how it came out. And I think, if anything, it looks cooler from far away when you could see the entirety of the place. So yeah, that's the comprehensive tour of the medieval village that I have built. It's pretty cool, I would say. And that's about it. I guess I could show you the little guard towers. They can see if anybody's sneaking up, planning an attack on the city, maybe. Alright, you can go inside of them. There's not much in here. Oh, that's the thing that there's a command block to clear the weather, so it doesn't rain so much, because it used to be raining constantly, but not anymore. And here they got the smoke, got campfires. They can either sit here, or maybe if there are ships on the horizon, enemy ships, they can signal, maybe do some smoke signals to the castle that, hey, we've got bad guys coming. yeah, the other one's just basically exactly the same. But I think that that is about it the um for the tour of the castle. I might add in a little cinematic fly around of the place after in a second. So here that is now.